This is a quick review on a wireless remote control for Canon 7D and 5D Mark II and 3. This model here is made by Aputure. It is a WTR3C. This is the receiver. This is the wireless. I got this model here from Digital Bethlehem. That was on eBay. It was $36.99. This is the lowest price I can find. I searched different websites, and most of them are between 46 to 52. And this guy here was sent for $36.99. It was coming from China. The shipping was about 5 days, 5 business days. Matter of fact, I was a little bit impressed about the speed of the shipping. The overall looking of the product, I've been looking for something that does it all, and I'm glad I come across this guy here, and that's why I did not hesitate to get me one. Matter of fact, I ordered 2 of them. Again, this is a remote control. This is your receiver. It is wireless as well as, and that's the bonus, that's your wire. So it is wireless and wire all together. And I'll tell you why you might want to use it wired. Actually, if you're using your timer, you're taking exposures with your timer, and so I would recommend using a wired in case you run out of battery, something like that. It's always good to have the wire handy. So if you look at the actual receiver itself, so there's an on and off switch right here, and there's a set button. In the back there's a 3-volt battery in that compartment there, and it is let's try to focus this thing here, CR2 3-volt. Okay, and that's it. So that's your battery there. You turn it on, usually there's a red LED that starts flashing, and that's it pretty much. And this end here plugs into your Canon 5D, 7D. Let's try to get this thing to focus again. And you have 3 pins. If you look at your to your camera right now, you see you have 3 pins inside, and you make sure that the receiver would go this way in the upper position. Otherwise, if you try to shove this thing sideways, you will end up bending one of those wires, one of those pins. So be very careful. They only go one way, which is the upward position, just like so. Okay, so it plugs in just like that. Okay, all right. You cannot plug it this way. I mean, it might fit, but you're gonna jam it in there. You're gonna bend the leads. Okay, Canon 5D, 7D. This particular model camera I have here is a 7D. So my pins are right there, and that is for your wireless or your timer. There's a symbol to your bottom, I believe, left. I can't get a good clear shot here. Okay, right there. That's the symbol. Let me try to focus this thing here. Right there. You see that? So that is your that's where you connect your timer. Okay, let's go back here. So this is it. So you have on and off switch, and this button here, your set button. This is for to sync your receiver with your remote. Let's turn this off, put it aside. If you look at the remote itself, so this is this button here. When you press it, there's nothing going on right now because the receiver is turned off. But when you press it, this is your trigger. This is pretty much is your camera trigger. Is this guy right here. When you taking exposure, usually you press this midway. If you have an autofocus, it's gonna focus that for you, and then you press it all the way, it'll take exposure. That is similar to this guy right here. When you have the receiver connected, it pretty much it'll allow you to do the same thing. Okay, let's move on to this guy here in the top. That is your let's go back here. This is your play, pause, and this is used only when you're using your timer mode. Then you'll be able to use this button here. This guy over here, it's your this is your light as well as lock. You turn it on, it's the light is on. and it's a 10 seconds timeout. And then if you hold it for 3 seconds, it locks your camera, it locks your remote right now, so you can't do anything, you can't change anything, and you can't, you know, pretty much you're done. And this is good when you have your timer mode set up and you just lock it in case, and you just lock it just for the hell of it, and leave it alone. So to unlock it, you hold it again for a few seconds, it unlocks it. Okay, and let's move here, focus a little bit, move closer. Let me move a little bit more closer here, trying to show you. Okay, so there's a set button there, and you have up, down, left, right arrows, and those are pretty much to change your the time, your time settings, as well as your timer settings, and that's about it. Okay, if you look in the back, there's the two AAA batteries right here. So let me take this off. When you first get it, you know, once you plug your batteries, and it powers up, and then what you get is let me close this back. So you get your time. You know, it reset your time. So if you use the upper or lower arrow, you're gonna scroll through screens. So let's go to the first screen, which is your time mode right here. You can set this by pressing the set button right here. You hold it for a few seconds, start flashing, and then, you know, just like you're saying regular watch, you go up and down. It's military time, so it's 1:43. It's gonna be 13:43 right now. Okay, and then you use the left arrow, and then you go to your minutes. So let's go to the opposite. 43. Okay, that's good. And that's it. So once that's set, you hit enter, and then it sets your time. If you move to the second screen, which is your this guy right here, and this shows you your time. It's almost 20 to 2. Okay, and at the very top there's a battery indicator symbol right there. So I'm half away. Okay, and then if you look down here, these are your channel settings. That's your channel, and these are your settings, and you can go from 00 to 99 channel, pretty much. You make sure if this guy is set to channel 1, your receiver should be set to channel 1. If this is set to channel 99, your receiver should be set to channel 99 as well. So to change your channels right now, you go down, okay, go up, hit set, and then you see how it's flashing, it's showing 01. So now I can change it to 1, or it can go to 99. And you can use the left arrow here, and you can go channel 99. Okay?